Gosh, I don't know. I mean, it's you can't really, hone in on one game being that, determining that. But I mean, if that happens, then that'd be great. But if not, there's still a lot of games to play. But I'm not going to read too much into that.
Did you have any clue at all immediately after the game that your percentage was as high as it was the other day?
Kind of. I knew throughout the game that there wasn't that many incompletions and felt good the whole time. Obviously the line protected really well and guys were open. So I mean, I knew that it was going to be up there. I didn't know that I threw it 27. It didn't feel like I threw it 27 times, but I thought after the game was over, I thought it was going to be fairly high. Yeah.
How well do you know?
Is this the biggest game you've played in yet?
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely one of them. I mean, last year against OU, last year against Texas Tech, some of those were obviously really big, and then Georgia earlier this year. But it's the biggest game right now, and so we put ourselves in a position to win a Big 12 championship, win a Big 12 South title, and obviously that's on the line, and so we're really excited about it and know that it's definitely a big-time game for us.
Is this one of those weeks like when you play OU or you play Texas where you don't have to – everyone's focused in on the game? It's one of those things that's almost easy to prepare, but you get a tougher opponent where everyone's just kind of geared in and geared up. You don't really need to motivate anybody.
Yeah, exactly. It's it's going to be easy to get going at practice for everybody this week. And starting tonight, preparing, watching film. I know guys are going to be, in the film room as much as they can this week, and then practicing hard. So I mean, that's what it's going to come down to is our preparation as a team, and each guy, studying their individual battle. And so, it's going to be a great week, and we're obviously really excited.
You guys understand kind of how much is at stake? There's only two teams that are undefeated in conference play, and kind of the winner of this game maybe becomes the favorite to win the Big 12 championship. Yeah,
I mean, you see that. You definitely can't ignore it. I mean, it's right there, and we know that the Big 12 South. It could be decided this Saturday. Obviously there's still a lot of football, but Texas is a great team, and we know it's going to be a tough challenge for us, and we're really excited.
You guys have been so close to beating them lately. I mean, it seems like there's always something that happens at the end that prevents you from winning. What do you guys have to do to kind of change that? Is there a mindset, something extra?
I don't know. It's we've been really close in the past, and it's been frustrating to come up short like we have, but I don't think there's any one thing that we can do. I mean, I know we can take care of the football on offense. Last year we turned it over, and then in previous years we just didn't really finish it as an offense and put our defense in a bad situation. So I think as an offense we need to take care of the ball and try to just move the ball as effectively as we can.
Not taking away from the receivers and stuff, but this might be a different defense than when you guys have played it. Probably a lot harder. Are you guys ready for the challenge when they pose on defense?
Yeah, there's no question it's going to be the best defense we've faced to date, and they're playing extremely well right now. Their secondary, their front seven. I mean, they've got players everywhere, and so it's going to be a challenge for our skill guys, our offensive line, myself. I mean, everybody. It's going to be a big week of preparation and knowing that we're going to have to execute very well on offense.
Zach, what did you learn from those two losses the last 2 years to Texas, the two tight ones?
I don't know. I mean, really, it's. Bouncing back the next week. I mean, you don't think about it a whole lot. Those were really tough losses, but we bounced back from that, and I mean that's really all you can do after that.
How do you go about getting over that threshold of beating Texas? I mean, they're obviously one of the best teams in the country.
I mean, it's a matter of just taking care of the ball on offense, like I said, and just playing really well for 4 quarters. I mean, we're going to have to play extremely well on both sides of the ball and special teams, the whole game. I mean, there's so little margin for error when you play a great team like Texas, and so we know that, and we're going to have to play that way.
Zach, probably without Dez and maybe without Kendall, where do you pick up the slack? What makes you think you can get over the hump this time after those 2 tough losses?
Gosh, I mean, we've been playing pretty well offensively, just spreading it around and running the ball effectively. That we just need to continue to do what we're doing and executing and taking care of the ball. And I know that our skill guys are up for a big challenge, and I think they'll be ready to go.
Last time OSU beat Texas, you were probably about 10 years old. You have any memories of that game? Did you watch that game? And what are your thoughts that it's been that long since OSU's beat Texas?
Yeah, I honestly don't even know when it was. 97. Yeah, I was about 11 years old, and haven't seen the game, don't know anything about it. But all I know is that it's been close the last few weeks, and it's been frustrating. But obviously we have a fresh start this week, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
The atmosphere around here has got to be about as exciting as it was before that Georgia game, going into a Halloween night game against another Orange team. There should be a lot going on that night.
Yeah, it's going to be a big time environment, and that's why you play college football, and to play in a big game like this, obviously at home is going to be a lot of fun for our team, a lot of fun for the fans, and everybody involved. So I mean, it's going to be a great week, and we're really excited about it.
Just as one heads up, we only have about 3 minutes left before we get on. Have you seen what the Texas